we doing, folks? We are back with Chronicles of Andriesia. This is session 4, and yeah, things got amped up a little bit last week as our crew ended up in a face-off with Oz and the Clockwork Men.
Yeah.
They had a successful heist, and went to chill at Cassian's studio and get some rest there, and all hell broke loose. And Ori was kidnapped. Syrax was kidnapped, fast asleep.
Yep.
Just lived through the whole thing, apparently.
My rolls are terrible, so
That's some solid
They really
sleep right
were,
there.
So you just were out for the whole thing.
That's like a 4 or 5 melatonin sleep. That's legit.
wow.
I just think he
It
got
made
carried
sense,
through
though.
he got carried through the lower part of the city and everything. He was just out cold the whole way.
There's that wine, bro.
Those poor Clockwork Men, they had to drag your Dragonborn ass through the streets.
Yeah, because if they didn't, I was gonna fight him. So if I didn't wake up, I would have raged. Anyway.
But Cassian actually decided to have a sit down face to face and talk to Oz with Seraphine at his back for support, and was able to talk his way round into a deal with Oz to free Ori in exchange for the painting, because of what the painting had on its back and what it led to. But we ended the last session with Cassian finishing off his replica of the painting and him sending that to Oz, hoping to buy them some time. Time for what? I guess we'll find out. I hope they've got a plan, because they're going to
No
do something.
clue.
I don't know.
Sounds good at the moment.
But we pick right back up, and I think we were still at Cassian's studio, I believe, and you had just sent Zax with the copy of the painting.
I spent disposable Zax with a copy of the painting. I took his code, his little chip, or
That's
whatever.
right, you took the code out of Zax, so it was
It's fake Zax. We call them facts.
Facts.
Hashtag
And
facts.
I built him a robotic crab body. It's not great.
a robotic crab body.
I have determined as a bit he is going to continuously put Zax in different mechanical animals, and he's put him in a crab now. Just a little, it's like a metal crab. You put the code in there. It's like little wired legs. So I have him. See, buddy, you have a new body. It's all good. All right. Nope,
Did
nope,
we get
nope.
Did we get a
Pick 'em
long
up.
respite?
Stick him back in my back.
Like, he has no idea what to do. He is so used to flying. He's now just stuck crawling about as a crab. Like,
Just walking in circles. He'll be fine. He's fine. It's all good. So listen, I was thinking about this. Remember, Syrax, when you went down? Well, I have an idea.
What is it?
I have determined that one of us should be better at healing the other ones of us. And so my brain has been working all night, and I've come up with these, and he pulls out little syringes of like health syringes. And you see, if you need healing, I could just load them up here and shoot you with them. Totally not lethal. It'll be
Nope.
fine. No, it's going to be
Don't
good.
like that.
As long as I don't hit you in the face, you should be good.
How about you not hit me anywhere?
Oh, it's fine. We'll when it gets to it, we'll get there.
I'd rather have
But
you not shoot me in the eye. I need my full vision.
no,
Alright.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I've made several
No.
different ones, but it'll be totally fine.
Really? I don't
Okay.
think so.
I would rather not get stabbed by you, Ori, if it's all the same. I mean, unless, of course, I'm dying, then it
Just let me know if
obviously
you're
doesn't
hurt.
matter.
I trust
And
you.
I will help
know
you.
You got our backs.
I will definitely make sure that you're all going to be alive. See, I'm not a cleric, but I just felt like we needed something like that. So, yeah, I'm here to help.
Question, has anyone heard from Tanyth?
Who's that?
Tanyth. Ori. the Warlock that was once an associate who you sat at this table with and discussed your history.
Oh yeah, she was very wrong on some of her math and dates and history and.
Okay,
All
not
of
what I'm
things.
asking at the moment.
Oh.
My question was, has anybody heard from her?
Nope.
We're not leaving without her.
Okay.
So we need to do what we have to do
Yeah, no, that's
before we vacate the premises. And he kind of just looks around the shop.
Well,
Can't
she
believe I'm
better
doing
hurry
this.
up, because we about to die.
I hand you. I don't know if I've already done it, but I hand you over the kill switch. The blows it all to hell. Here you go. Calibrated, ready to go. All the.
I take it and put it in my waistcoat pocket. I go over to the desk and kind of slide open one of the drawers and pull out this ratty piece of paper that Tanyth had put there. And it has this, like, kind of weird looking unfinished rune on it. And I kind of just read over it real quick and just fold that up and put it in my waistcoat pocket. Alright, and I have a bag that's full of just canvases that I have rolled up and folded over.
Do we really
Right.
need that?
Do we really need what?
Those canvas.
My
things.
life's work? Yes, we do, Ori. And he goes, oh, one more thing. And he goes and gets like his little collapsible palette of paints and stuff and slips it into his messenger bag. It's not a purse. Okay. Just want to be clear. This is a
Well,
satchel.
actually, by definition, that is a purse. A satchel actually
Ori, shut
is
up.
designed a
Shut up.
different
Shut up.
way. Okay.
Shut up.
Does it matter if it's a purse?
No, it does not. I just
Well,
want to be very clear
factually-
in my fashion choices.
He's factually wrong.
Without looking at him, I point at him. Shut up,
It's a purse.
Ori.
It's a purse.
That was me taking the key and locking your mouth, throwing it away, so you can't speak anymore.
All right, guys, let's just get this going on. This is just too much.
Mm-hmm.
We're
All right.
about to die.
We need to go find Tanyth. I'm not leaving without her.
Mm-hmm.
If she's that important that we don't, care about our lives to save her, then that's fine. But we should do it quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ori, you have something to say.
He always has something to say.
I act like I have a key and then I go.
Holy crap! That was unbearable.
For
Oh,
one of the
you-
smartest guys in this town, you are just incredibly dumb.
You threw
You know
away the
this,
key,
right?
And that's the rules of the game. I suspected. I'm just playing by the rules.
Okay.
Where is Tanyth? Where did she go again?
Yeah, where did she go? Do we know
Tanyth
this?
went to see Kay to update her on everything that had happened. At the Whisper of the Blades headquarters, the one that was blown up.
Oh yeah, we all know that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So remember, she went to see Kay, and the place was blown up, which is where we were discussing last night. So we need to go there and check. Whether y'all go or not, I am going.
Look, we made a deal, me and Syrax, with you. You helped me with our problem. Even though he's not dead, per se, you did, I guess, save us from enslavement. So yes, I will be coming with you, however I can help.
I mean, we're basically a team now at this current moment, so yeah. let's do it.
Seraphine?
I promised to help Syrax. That's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, and you also work for me. Don't forget. I
Hey,
did
Do
pay
I?
through the. I did pay through the week.
Okay, then that I guess.
Yeah.
Did I get my payment?
Yeah, I did. I paid
Yeah,
you.
they gave you gold last week.
Mhm.
Hey, thanks, man.
Ori, you know this dude. I forgot his name. Shit. What was his name? The guy
Oz?
that I talked with? Yes, that's it. Or you know Oz better than anyone here. How punctual is he?
Ooh, if he says he's coming at a certain time, he is coming. And if we don't deliver precisely, he's gonna be pissed.
So how long would you say we have until he shows up?
I look down at my watch. What time did he say? It was like sunrise or sunset
was-
the night?
Yeah, it
Aren't
was the
we
sunset
supposed
the
to
next day.
deliver it though?
It's okay. We got fake Zax to do it.
He did not say we had to deliver it in person, so we got hashtag fax to send it.
What's hashtag?
I don't know.
what that
I
means.
heard it somewhere. Hey, Ori, do you think we can put this kill switch on a timer, on a motion sensor?
Well, I mean, I had a lot of. It took me a while to set up the remote trigger, but I guess it's gonna take me
How about
more
this?
time to
Can
undo
you-
everything I did and
Hold
redo
on.
it.
You don't have to redo everything. How about doing a motion sensor light on the switch so I know when he goes into the shop? Because we're not
Yeah,
going
I
to
could do
camp
that.
out. We're not going to camp out here all day.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right.
Yeah, so if you're gonna set up a motion sensor.
Yep, and I'm gonna have a when they cross it, there's gonna be a little light on my little wrist. It's not exactly a wrist watch, but it kind of is. It just has like gears and stuff, and it's gonna it'll blink using arcane magic. So
All right, for lack of any other sort of roll for tech stuff, roll me an Arcana check.
okay,
Makes sense.
I mean this is magically building.
Yeah.
Magical
That would be an
efficiency.
18.
Nice.
Okay. And you set up the motion, and whereabouts are you setting up the motion detectors?
Front door.
Windows.
The walls.
Okay. And is it just to alert Cassian
Yep.
that it's happening so we can
All it
blow
does is
It's-
if anybody walks through it, the little light on my watch goes doop. It's like a little black. I would say it's like a
Okay.
little light that just lights up. It's just an
Okay.
indicator.
All right. So you go ahead and you take them. It takes you a little bit of time just to kind of throw them together with your scraps that you've got. But you eventually get your motion sensors done and set them up around the shop. Or around the studio.
Yeah.
All right. Let's head out.
One other thing. The explosion did come from where Tanyth was. I very much suggest we take a stealthier route, if you know one. Do you have a stealthier route to these folks that you know?
I would know a back way to get there, right, Cross? Would you
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
you would know a back way to get there.
Okay. I want to shape change into one of the Whisper of the Blade people, just in case.
Okay. So you
So I'll
should
take them in the
change.
back way, like some alleys.
Yeah.
Follow me close.
I will remind you as well that you're heading out into the streets, but the streets are still in chaos. Like it's been like a day, but like it's still the whole of like the Bloodhaven area has been torn up still.
Okay.
Oh, I just want to, just for a visual, when I was talking about healing, I have this device on my wrist that basically spins and it has the different concoctions that I've made, my healing abilities.
Love it.
So I have it there, so I could just it just spins whenever I need to choose something different. Like if I, for instance, spare the dying, that spell. I don't technically know the spell, but I have the mechanism for it. So
It's like a cross between Ben 10 and a revolver.
essentially,
That's kind of dope.
essentially, it's just on my arm. I could spin it. I'm actually sitting there playing with it because I'm stimming right now. I'm just
So
Right.
what happens? So the pathway that you know, Cassian, it'll avoid kind of any detection on the streets, is actually kind of just above Bloodhaven. There's kind of metal walkways and stuff.
Okay.
It's meant to be used by like soldiers and guards and different stuff like that, but like nobody ever tends to come down to Bloodhaven. So that would be your kind of way. It takes you up above the streets, so overview of everything and out the way of most people.
Okay.
Are you trying to go stealthily up there, or are you just taking them along, or?
We're just taking them along.
As stealthy as I can go, I guess. Barely an option for me.
You are walking along these kind of walkways, and they're fairly kind of, I say walkways, but it's more like almost like bridges, like above, over Bloodhaven. They're originally meant to be for people to kind of oversee and people to kind of check on it, guards to look over the city when they're doing their patrols, but it's been a long, long time since anybody has ever patrolled Bloodhaven. It's been at the mercy of the gangs for a long, long time. So as you guys are up here, it is more or less empty as you're heading along. There's a little bit of time, you kind of look down, but you can still see the chaos of the city down below. There's shops that have been smashed, there's fires that have been started, there's been graffiti all over the place. You see members of different gangs getting into brawls with each other as the Clockwork Men start to push into new territories, and they are really pushing for a takeover of Bloodhaven.
Okay.
It's kind of shaking my head at all this.
No. I'm gonna cast message and say we need to be quiet as we can.
You all are kind of, as you can continue to travel, these walkways kind of go out of the way. It's not a direct route to where the Whisper of the Blade is. So you start to come into kind of almost like the back to where you were, that connection of where the Bloodhaven area and Dawnhaven, the upper city, are, and passing by like that route, because that's where it all interconnects with each other. You start to see like bits of the city now that aren't in turmoil and rundown areas still of Bloodhaven, but it's more just your typical average rundown as opposed to the riot and chaos. And every so often the walkway, you start to see these more beautiful and ornate buildings and different things, and it's almost like two worlds completely just side by side with each other. It's hard to believe, almost looking down on it, that it's the same city. But as you start to walk along some of these pathways, you've been walking for a fair bit of time. Roll me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I got a 1, which would be a 4.
Mine is a 7.
I got an 8. 9. I got a 9.
I got a 6.
Sheesh! Everybody's single
Hey!
digits.
Dang.
You
We
don't
killed
see
it. We
jack.
killed it.
We are gonna die.
You see
Yay!
nothing. As you're walking along, completely lost in your own thoughts, apparently, including Cassian, who's lost in his thoughts more than anyone else, even though he's meant to be leading everyone on this route.
Dang.
That
All of a
tracks.
sudden hear, "Hey, what do you think you're doing up here?"
Are we on a? Oh, like, are they talking about in the city part, or are we like high up?
Yeah, you're high up, you're on the walkways, but there's a voice of someone else up on the walkway.
Cassian, what are we doing here?
I I raise my voice. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh gosh.
And I run to the voice.
As you run to the voice, you are going along a different part of the walkway. It kind of shoots off, and you are starting to go closer towards the upper part of the city, and you see guards.
I
Not
say to
just guard, you see a number of guards on the walkways.
I say to myself, oh gosh. Oh, you startled me. I'm sorry. I was not expecting you up here at this time. Kay did not inform me that you would be up here. You do know Kay, I assume? No? Yes? Maybe?
Who the hell's Kay?
Oh, she didn't say anything.
I look at it. I look at these guys. Should we bail him out, or just let him just do his thing, or?
I'd say just let him for a second.
Okay.
Kay is the royal consort that advised us to take this to escape all of this, and I look over the edge of the walkway. Mayhem, as you can see. To deliver a package, this package, and I pull out one of the canvases that's rolled up. From my shop that's being actively destroyed at this moment.
As you look over the edge of the walkway, these guards are the elite guards of Dawnhaven. And for the few of them that are up on the walkway, you see a number of them on the streets below, marching towards Bloodhaven.
Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. Your guards are on their way at this very moment. We were told to take this walkway to escape, to go the roundabout way to deliver this package to the royal consort.
Hand the package here, let me check it.
I toss him just a random painting that's in my bag. I don't know anything about the painting. They
Is it a nude?
I don't know. I just got a random one. That just told me to bring it to the royal consort. I don't know anything about the painting. They commissioned me to do it. That's all I know. So, and by the way, and I shape change back to myself. Cassian Vale at your service. Beneath the veil. I don't know if you've been there before.
Make me a persuasion check against an insight check from me.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, dude! I got a 12.
No.
You got inspiration from the voice of the lion if you need to use it.
Oh!
What is inspiration? Is it D6?
Cross.
I can never remember. Inspiration, I think's advantage.
Is it?
Is it? I can't remember. I can never remember which one's
Well,
which.
if it's
We've been doing this for
advantage, I got a
over 3 years.
28.
Between the Astral rules.
I don't think it is.
It's not advantage.
I don't think
No,
so.
it is.
Is it?
Spending your inspiration gives you advantage on that roll.
All right, I got
Oh,
28.
I lied.
Thank you, voice of the lion. Thank you.
Because
Ah.
guidance and then inspiration, I believe, right? Two
Oh.
different things.
Guidance
Not quite
gives you
sure.
the
Guidance.
gives you
and-
Yeah.
the extra roll.
Wait, I did hand you the right painting. Did I not? It is some sort of nude painting. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not embarrassed. The human form is just exquisite in any shape or form, in my opinion.
I just
And
shut
then
up. He's a
I
pervert.
I take my eyes and I go up and down the guard. If you catch my drift.
Human's alright.
The guard notices you kind of looking at him and is kind of taken aback of it.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, darling. And I wink.
Maybe another persuasion roll if you're trying to seduce him.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I wasn't, but now I am.
Flirt, seduce, whatever. I don't know where this is
I
going at
got a
this point.
10. I'm rolling horribly. I got a 10. With a +9, I got a 10.
Wow.
But the +9, you got a 10. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is not feeling the advances in the flirting at all. But he's like, okay, I don't understand why this is to be delivered, but you best be on your way.
Thank you very much. I'll see you around.
Hopefully not.
And I look back at the group.
As we're walking by, just give him a wave.
Don't wave to the god, Ori.
Oh. I'm just being nice.
Cassian getting a little jealous.
A little kindness goes a long way.
Goes a long way?
Goes a long way. I
What's
did
a
say
flong?
Well, a flong is it means long
There we
in
go.
my native tongue. So
I did not know that. I will have
Yeah.
to remember that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, Ori,
it is.
since had a chance to hang out.
Let's go.
I hope you're not hanging out
Let's
anywhere.
keep it moving.
I hope it's all
Oh, no,
staying
it was-
in.
I don't know, he was flirting with that guard. I don't know how far he went before the guard turned him down.
All right, let's go.
I already said that.
Pull the painting open, and it is like a hardcore nude. I'm like, oh god. Roll it back up.
It's just a
So-
dong.
So did we need? So
At this point, I don't
did
think
we?
there's any painting that Cassian doesn't have that isn't just a nude of some sort.
So was that necessary to take, or I'm just?
Yes, Ori, this is my life's work. All of this is, including this nude.
You know
you
they
need to
have.
get comfortable with nudity, Ori.
You know they have groups for this. They have support groups. Just
You know-
saying.
You do know Aasimar spent the first 20 years of their life naked. Do you not?
No, we don't. I don't know where you got that fact. That is 100% wrong.
I've never
Um,
heard that in my life.
We are in fact more clothed then than we are now.
That doesn't make sense.
When
That-
we're born, they just pile the clothing on us.
I actually think you're actively lying right now.
I don't know. Let's go.
Hey, you see you're a bard. Do you know any fun songs to sing instead of talking about clothing?
I don't think he's that kind of bard. He's a pervert bard, is what he is.
Oh. Lame-o.
Musicians are the poor man's artistry.
Is that right?
Yes, but I do know how to play 17 different instruments pretty fluently. But I choose to
That
paint.
sounds like a lie.
Can we play the quiet game?
Yes,
I
I'm
don't
gonna win.
know. I don't want to be quiet.
Mm-mm.
I wasn't playing Ori. Okay, straight ahead is where we're going. Let's go. Seraphine, keep him playing the quiet game. He will stay quiet forever.
I was really
Forever.
trying to get you to play.
Well, I'm never going to be quiet, so that's a losing game right from the start.
Oh,
Sorry, sweetie.
don't call me.
I take a piece of
sweetie.
paper and I write down it as we're walking. I hand it to Syrax. It says, "Hey, say something."
I hand it back to him. Nah, I'm good.
I won. What do I win?
As he hands it back. Oh my gosh.
Maybe the highlight of Ori's life now. He won the quiet game.
You know, I was a champion in, 231. Champion today too.
Are we close to where the building blew up for Tanyth?
At this point, yes, you're finally starting to get close.
Because we can keep
Thank
going on
you,
with
Lord.
nonsense.
I kind of want to just let this keep going to see where it goes, but no, like he's getting close to the building.
All right, so we're gonna want to kind of zero in where the explosion was.
Yeah. You're closing in where the building is. The Whisper of the Blades building is mostly kind of hidden away underground, but the entryway for it where you see is like pretty much completely in ruin, just still smouldering in smoke, although the fire's gone out at this point.
Well, I guess she's dead. Sorry for your loss.
Syrax, do you think you can remove some of this rubble?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I would be very appreciative.
Alright, I go to move it. Whenever we get closer.
Alright, so you guys start to make your way down from the walkways and get your way back down to the street. From what you've seen earlier as well of the guards that were marching through the streets towards Bloodhaven, you're starting to It's still off in the distance, but you're starting to hear the of guards starting to march, and you can hear it getting closer.
Syrax, I don't mean to rush, but we need to hurry. There's a lot of guards coming.
I can hear that. Let's yeah, let's do this.
Like, I'm good, but I don't know if I'm that good. So yeah.
We're pretty much dead if they show up.
Yeah, or captured.
It's
or
okay, you won't be dead.
tortured.
I could heal you now.
Alright, I gotta move.
I don't know if we'd want to be healed at that point.
All right, so you guys get to the opening to what's left of the building. And Syrax, I'm assuming you're going to start pulling apart the rubble.
Yep.
Give me a strength check.
Oh jeez. Alright. Let's see.
Before he does that, can I give him my gauntlet?
I mean, I got pretty
Yeah,
good
if you
strength.
want.
So I pull it out my bag and I give it to you. And it's I think I said a +3
Yeah.
for strength.
Wow.
So I give it, I like retrofit it. It stretches, and I stick it on your arm. Just be careful with
I don't know
it.
if I
It
need
should
a
help you.
gauntlet, to be honest. So I rolled an 18.
And Syrax,
with-
Syrax 100%, it does not stretch.
It's like-
Your arm, and it hurts like hell.
It's like squishing his 3 fingers.
I rolled an 18, so
You got a 21.
You roll an 18, and Syrax, you start to pull the rubble apart. It's like you're starting to tear through it quite, fairly well. It's not taking too long or anything, but just kind of watching over your backs and shoulders, trying to make sure everything's clear as Syrax tries to clear a path down for you. Ori, make me a perception check, would you? Yeah,
Oh, a nat 20.
ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Nat 20. Ori, you, clear as day, hear a voice.
Is it coming from my own head?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yes.
What the hell? Hello?
You're not even going to thank me then?
Do I recognize the voice?
No.
Thank you for what? I
Oh,
don't know
my
who
gifts.
you are, disembodied voice.
Don't worry, son, you will.
Wait, is that a threat?
Depends how good the next conversation goes.
Well, when are we going to have the conversation?
Yeah, we'll see. You're a bit busy than I.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
The name's weird.
Oh.
That's a very odd name. But I kind of like it. It's kind of
Weird.
That's
different.
dope.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll be having a lot of conversations very soon.
Okay. Well, I don't know where you are, but you sound nice, so.
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone thinks that at first. You'll wise up soon enough, son.
Okay. Am I just sitting here I'm just talking out loud? I'm not whispering.
100% he's saying this out loud and
Ori?
the Ori talking away.
Who are you talking to?
Syrax is kind of used to that, so he's just.
Syrax is just completely blocked out at this point. He's just getting on with moving the rumble.
Yeah.
Seraphine and Cassian are completely taken aback that Ori is having a full-blown conversation.
Ori, who are you talking to?
Weird.
Yes, it is very
Yeah,
weird
you are
that you're
weird.
talking to yourself. I'm asking who you're talking to.
Oh, weird.
It's
Again,
okay. I talk to myself
very-
all the time. It's
Very
fine.
aware that it's weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you know. Then why are you asking?
I look at Seraphine.
That's amazing.
Oh.
I don't get it. I don't understand this person in front of
It's
me.
okay. It's okay. You don't have to understand. Some people just think different, I've been around a lot of them.
You get it. Did Weird not talk to you as well?
Oh, wait, are you saying this person's name is weird or it's a weird situation?
A little bit of both, but the former.
Okay, that explains. Yeah, not hearing anyone. Just you. And Syrax over there grunting.
He's grunting really hard. It's kind of making me uncomfortable.
Cassian is not as uncomfortable.
Doesn't bother me. Okay. Syrax, are you able to get these boulders removed?
Yeah.
Yep.
As this is going on, Syrax is able to move the last of the boulders.
All done.
Okay, so there is like a door there.
Barely broke a sweat.
From where the building has been destroyed, it's more like the upper level of it's kind of wrecked. So instead of like a stairwell down, it's like a drop for the initial little bit.
Okay.
But you can see like the floors below that are still intact. At
How far
enough
of
to
a
get
drop
to.
is it?
Say about maybe 30, 40 feet down.
Alright. Anyone got any ideas?
Of how to get down there?
Yes.
Oh, that's really, really easy. And I immediately... I look at all of you, and I cast Featherfall, and I just jump.
Ori just looks at all of you as like, it's super easy.
Bye! And I just...
Fires small darts into all of you.
That's nice. No, it's not! No! Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Oh, wait, I can fly. Damn it!
As the winged man shoots himself with a dart and slowly floats down the 40
I
feet.
jump on Ori's back.
Oh. That's not good.
I don't like heights, Ori. You know this.
Just jump. I took all the fire and...
No, I jumped on your back.
darts. Oh, you were on my back as we went down.
You're yelling up to him to come down, he's literally clashed onto the back of you.
How many darts did you take? Because I took a couple at least.
Are you wearing cologne, Ori?
What's a cologne?
Is
It's just
there
my natural
anywhere
musk.
I could
just
tie a
let
rope to.
cologne.
Seraphine, he cast a spell that you can jump. You will not
Oh, it
fall.
affects all of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he shot you all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then I just...
And he didn't cast it on Seraphine.
She's like,
Oh,
"This is
and then I
five."
die.
I
And
cast
then
it
I
on
die.
all. I could cast it on 5, so we're good to go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That would've
Syrax and
sucked.
Seraphine float down to join them a few floors below.
That was easy.
That
You are
was
now
fun.
in one of the kind of lower down levels of the Whisper of the Blade.
I yell out, Tanyth!
You see wreckage everywhere. There's rubble, there's destruction, there's... As you start to kind of move through the floor, there's like bodies of people who were taken out in the blast or
I want to
crushed
check
in
some of the
rubble.
bodies. To
Yeah,
see
we
if any
definitely
of them
need
are
to check
standing.
and see if she died. Because that is more than likely what happened.
I want
did
to check
not
and see
die.
if they have anything on them that I could take.
Yeah,
don't need
we
it
could do
anymore.
that too. Let's strip them and dump them.
If you want, you can make investigation checks to
All right.
see what's on the bodies.
A 10.
I got a 16.
Oh boy, I got an 8.
Nothing. 6.
Most of you'll find not really anything on them. A couple of copper pieces and a few kind of like rusty and dull blades. Nothing too exciting. Cassian, you do find a little pouch of about 10 gold.
Okay.
On one of them.
Nice.
Ooh, can I have the blades? The rusty blades?
That's awesome.
Just put them in my...
Ori.
I just open my bag, put them in.
We can give people tetanus with those.
Well, I could use those for
Oh.
an
None of
idea
these are
that I
Tanyth.
have.
That too. I was
None of these
thinking
are Tanyth.
tetanus.
What does Tanyth look like again?
She's a giant metal arm, Ori.
Does she?
Wait,
Yes.
she does? How did
Yes,
I not notice
blonde
that?
hair, she wears the gold embroidered purple tunic. Have you not noticed anything she wears?
I just met the woman.
I typically, when women are around me, I
She wears one cloak over her arm.
don't know.
Well,
I don't
if
pay
it's
attention.
over her arm, then obviously I wouldn't know it's metal.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought she was just cold.
Ori, she
What?
showed you
Blonde.
specifically her arm at my studio. She
What did I
walked
say?
through the intricacies of it, and you were commenting on how awesome it was.
No, I wasn't.
do
I
not
was actually
remember.
pointing out her math in her book while she was trying to show me something that I wasn't paying attention to.
He
No.
definitely was correcting her notes.
Yeah, her notes were wrong.
They
When you were in the
way
studio
wrong.
with just Tanyth and myself, Ori,
Yes.
she showed you her arm, and you remarked about how much different it was than anything you had built or seen.
Well, that'll be easy to identify
I don't
the
think I was
body
there
then.
for that.
You were. I have a painting, and I pull out the painting that I painted of you guys, sitting at the table with her showing you her arm.
Why am I nude?
Why are you painting this?
It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to prove that I'm right.
You could have painted anything anyway.
Why
Let's
don't I have
just
pants on?
let's find the body with the metal arm, because then we can see that she's dead, and then we can leave.
She's not dead, damn it. I
My
look at
God, why is
Seraphine.
know
it
that.
so long?
It's life size, honey. Let's
Holy
find
crap.
Tanyth.
Yeah, it is.
He's an artist.
Why have nude paintings became the running thing for the last 4 sessions? Why is this still the thing? It's the nude paintings. Oh dear. There's no such thing as like a non-nude painting in this world apparently. They don't exist.
At least from Cassian, it sounds like.
For the record, that they weren't nude in the painting, so I just want to throw that out there.
Too late.
That was y'all's choice. All right, let's continue looking.
Okay.
You
So we're gonna
continue
go
to
to another
go
room.
deeper and check in more of the rooms, and you find a couple of people that are in there that are some more dead bodies. You find a couple who are wounded severely and trying to kind of like have tried to kind of patch themselves up and stuff, but like really in a bad way, really in bad shape.
I go up to one of them. Do you know what Kay or Tanyth is?
Last we seen Kay, she was still in their office. We've not had a chance to go and check.
I immediately start going.
I'll follow, not really
I'm
knowing
like
where
trotting, like running almost.
You make your way down to Kay's office and you see that there's a lot of rubble and a lot of destruction round about there. And you find the door for it swung open and just hear,
Yeah. Tanyth!
no, it's me, it's Kay.
Are you okay?
Cassian!
Yes, it's Cassian. I have some friends here to help.
I'm stuck
someone
under
help me
some
with
of
this
this
roll?
rubble. Yeah.
I go to remove it.
Syrax is able to just kind of grab onto the door and like literally just pull it off.
Is she like is she hurt like physically that we could see, or is it like internal broken bone stuff?
There's a little bit of bruising and stuff on the outside, and she is trapped under some of the rubble. She's like, her upper body's out, but like her lower half's trapped under stuff, and she can't get out from under it. Any
Syrax,
chance you can get this stuff off of me?
Yep,
would you mind helping again?
Yeah.
Thank you.
on it. So I go to remove the rubble again.
You start to pull the rubble off of her and are able to slide Kate out. And oh, thank God. Is there anyone else still alive?
Everyone that we saw was dead, Kay. What happened? Where's Tanyth?
I think she got out.
Which
I told
way?
her she went to another one of the Whispers hideouts. And she told me what was on the back of the paint and we had to start prepping stuff for it.
Oh, the back of the painting is bullcrap.
What do you mean the back of the painting's bullcrap?
It literally doesn't. It's not real. I would stop looking for it immediately and focus your efforts on Oz. And, killing him and such.
No, we're probably going to have to. I don't know if we're in any sort of shape to retaliate, though. But yeah, Tanyth should hopefully be the other Whisper of the Blades hideout, prepping for hopefully the details on that painting leading into a Philosopher's Stone, apparently.
I kind of did a thing, Kay.
The other hideout?
I don't like that you're making that face, Cassian.
We may
What thing did you do?
We may have created a replica of the painting and gave it to Oz. With misdirection therein.
Goodness sake.
I have the real one right here, and he points to the rolled up painting. It's
How long do you think before Oz realizes he's got a fake?
I look at Ori. An hour, maybe?
Yeah, it hasn't gone off just yet.
We've put something in place, Kay, to at least give us a bit of time.
If he realizes you've screwed him over, he's going to rain hellfire down on you. You realize that?
Well, we're screwed either way. At least me and the big guy right there. So.
I'm not screwed. I'll make him pay.
Yeah, well, it didn't really work out last time.
Yeah, it caught me.
Hey,
at
have
a
you-
moment.
Have you met Seraphine?
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Wish it
I'm
was
sorry.
under-
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it was
Not
under better
under normal.
circumstances, but
Good night.
welcome to what's left of our main headquarters.
Oh,
Can I make a
I'm
perception
sorry.
check on her to see how badly she's injured?
Yeah, you can do a medicine check if you want.
Okay. I got an 18.
She's looking pretty messed up. Her legs are looking really badly damaged.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my paintbrush. And okay, just bear with me, okay? I'm gonna roller paint like up to where I see the wound. And I'm going to like run the paintbrush across the wound.
That's
And it's gonna-
unsanitary.
It's like the swirl of color like surrounds the wound.
Mm.
And she gets cured for 13 points. I cast Cure Wounds at first level. Is that better?
That's helping a little. Might be able to at least get up now.
Right, I grab her hand and pull her up.
Drags herself up.
I open my bag and I will pull out a cookie that I've had saved in there, and I hand it to her. I said, "I heard when you meet new people, you're supposed to give pleasantries. So here's a pleasantry. It's a cookie."
Hmm.
Thank you.
It's probably like stale
Yeah.
as hell.
You're welcome.
Cassian?
I just look
Who
at her
has
and
a
go.
strange little man.
I just
I'm
go at her
actually
and go,
pretty tall. I'm 6 foot. Considered tall.
Okay, this is Ori. Ori, I don't know if I know your last name actually.
Don't worry about it.
Ori, wait a minute. Actually, Ori. Do I actually know your last name?
No.
Okay. Ori something something.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's it.
Ori owns the shop. Clockwork.
Nope.
Something.
No, I do not.
I
Fixings.
think it's
I-
orange.
Nope. I
Well-
do not own anything called Clockwork anything. I had a little shop, and yeah, Oz burned it down. So
Pretty sure it was
Stop.
named Clock something.
Anyways, it was a couple blocks down from the studio. Ori and I go way back. He's helped me out a ton. I've helped him out a ton. We're basically lovers.
Oh.
So, and I look at Oz. I mean, I look at Ori. I kid. I'm kidding. We're not lovers. We're almost there, though.
I'm not surprised, Cassian.
I just got here, so I'm a little uncomfortable. Okay.
Don't worry, I've been here for a while and I'm still uncomfortable as well. Don't worry. It's like,
You all
all
need
right.
to loosen up. Get comfortable in your bodies.
It's not my
I'm
body
comfortable
I'm
with
uncomfortable with.
Like, I'm comfortable with my body. It's yours I'm not comfortable with.
Uh-oh.
One
I
moment.
think we lost Ori.
Do we need to go
It's-
intermission?
Yeah, I got your intermission because all
Let's
the
go, BRB.
All right, I think we're back. Everything's looking good.
Hey, folks, we are back. Sorry for some technical difficulties there. Yep, everyone's looking good. We are back on stream. If there's any issues or any audio or any visual stuff, let us know, but we should be back.
Yeah.
But thank you for being patient with us, folks. But all right, so you all have got Kay back up on her feet, and we're kind of just perceiving the damage in this building around you, and she's like, all right, we need to grab whatever stuff we can get, see if there's any other survivors, and I need to make our way to the not so main headquarters, to our other little location.
Okay,
Hopefully Tanyth will be there.
did Tanyth leave any notes, any booklets or anything?
She never left anything behind. I was told her to start preparing a place over there, because if this painting leads to what it looks like it leads to, this is the mother of all finds for the Whisper of the Blade to have found.
Is this really the Philosopher's Stone that Oz was talking about? Is this a real thing?
It's meant to be a myth. It's meant to not be real. There's been rumors of it for a long, long time. This thing is... It's been gone for so long that people don't fully know what it is, but as soon as you told me that's what the painting mentioned, like, we have to at least see if it's real. This thing has unimaginable power.
Ori is very stone-faced right now, just staring like
it's people have wanted it for centuries. Wanted it as a power source, wanted it to alter reality, wanted it to... It's meant to transmutate and transmogrify things, beings into, at their very genetic DNA level, used to transform simple materials into others. People want it for riches, to transform basic metals into riches, into gold and silver and platinum. And
That sounds dangerous.
This-
In the wrong hands.
Sounds dangerous in general.
yeah,
It
if it
is.
was real, but it's not.
Yeah, so he thinks it's. I mean, he's fairly certain it's not real. Any credibility to that?
I mean, he very well might be right.
It's a waste of time and resources. I
hope
really,
he's right.
really suggest that we don't worry about this and we focus at the larger issue at hand, which is Oz and the Clockwork
Imminent
Game.
death.
The thing is, though, I agree with your friend a little bit that this thing might not exist. There's only rumors about it. There's only stories and legend. There's no hard evidence. The first major hard evidence we've had is this painting referencing it, and a location, a possible actual location for it. But
I'm all about.
I disagree that it's not worth looking for.
I'm all
And in
about-
fact, if Oz wants the painting, then chances are he's after it too, and for no other reason stopping him getting it is reason enough.
The fact is, he's willing to kill for it, Oz. It has to be something. He's willing to kill an entire city for it. Burn
I'm
down
not
an entire
surprised.
section of the city.
Because what's an entire city compared to having godlike power?
It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, even if
The
we
Rock.
figure this is, we have the upper hand on him automatically,
Yeah.
whether it's fake or not.
Look, your forces are down, ultimately, right?
Most of them,
You-
yes.
Don't really have legs to stand on here.
Yeah.
Low blow, but out. I
Well,
get you.
I point it out as I see it.
Wow.
Mm,
Where can you go that is safe?
too soon.
Can we bring you somewheres? Can we escort you somewheres? I think you and your people need to rebuild. And leave the stone stuff to us. If it's there, we'll find it. If it's not, whatever. Leave it to us. I disagree. I think it's not there, but if this will help get rid of Oz, I guess we can look into it. Even though I think it's a dead end. I think you should be focused on the upcoming war that's clearly happening right now.
Mm,
Leave it to us. Let us deal with it.
it's actually
Fortunately,
not
I
a bad
think-
idea.
Unfortunately, we might have to do just that, but the thing is, it's all intertwined with each other. If he's after that painting, Oz knows what's on the back of it. No, the
Yeah,
reason
but
for me want a painting.
he doesn't know where it is. The painting we left led to a cave of monsters. The fake one.
But if,
He's going to be distracted for at least a little bit. I made it very complicated. Like, you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops. It's a couple weeks we have at least before he catches on.
Cassian's gonna start walking around the room, rubble, and just seeing if he can find anything of use.
you'll do me an investigation check.
Okay.
Nope. An 8.
I got a 19.
19, you find mostly just some papers and stuff from her office. There's a few bits and pieces, but most of it is wrecked and smashed from the cave in.
I start shuffling through his papers. And I hold him up, and look back at Kay. Is this important?
Yeah, there's probably a few things in there we need to keep a hold of, but in the grander scheme of things, probably not now.
I fold him in half and put him in my satchel.
Tell you what, let's have a scope around and see what we can find. Maybe here are your best fighters. Maybe we can go up and scope out upstairs and see if it's clear for us to make a break for it.
Probably Seraphine and Syrax.
Yep.
Yeah.
No offense, Ori.
No,
No,
I don't want to.
I don't fight. I don't fight.
I don't either. I build.
Alright, well, Syrax, Seraphine, if you two are okay with it, if you can go back up top and have a look and see how chaotic it is up there, and if there's a clear path for us to at least start making a move somewhere.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Hey, may I implore, do you have any books? A library, perhaps? I want to check something.
If we do, I don't know what state it's in at this point, but there is one.
Is it okay
Cassian,
if I
yeah,
browse?
Cassian, you show me where it is. It's just down the hallway there.
Sure thing. Follow me, Ori.
Appreciate it.
I'll follow Cassian.
I look back. Was kidding about the lovers thing. I just like to make this beautiful specimen uncomfortable, which is very easy to do.
Made us all uncomfortable.
I don't like that.
I just laugh as I'm walking to the library.
Alright, so we'll start off with Syrax and Seraphine. You make your way back up to the hole, and I'm assuming you climb your way out of it to the surface. Just make me an athletics check just to climb on out, because you don't have anything to get up there.
I'm gonna use my oh gosh. I got a 7. Even with even with guidance or
17.
inspiration.
Oh, no, wait. 22.
Dang!
Hey,
22, Syrax is able to get up there, no problem. He's jumps,
Dig my claws in.
strikes a claws in, and is able to pull himself up.
It's too high.
Seraphine, if you want to try again, I'll let you make it with advantage again. Syrax can assist.
Yeah.
He's hanging on with claws with his arms stretched out.
I got 21.
Nice.
what was that?
You
21.
you run and get some footing and kind of like up the wall a little bit and reach your hand up and right into Syrax's hand. And he's able to launch and throw you up onto the top,
Oh! Thanks, man.
and then pulls himself up.
I don't think I'm really great at walls.
Did you go into the building? You kind of duck down closer by the windows, where there's still almost kind of like a little arch of like where the wall used to be, and kind of look out into the streets. Make me a perception check.
I got a 7.
Oops. Literally only a 7 as well. Oh, I want to use inspiration then.
Yeah.
That's better. 19.
Yay.
There you go. You don't see anything out the window, like specifically, but you can hear something just even a few streets over, and you hear fighting and battling and gunshots. And as you're ducked down at the window and hiding, you see soldiers kind of come running down the street and running past where you are. They don't see you inside the building. And you realize that there's a battle going on with the Clockwork Men who were causing riots in the street, and the soldiers who are now the guards that are now pushing into Bloodhaven.
Still
Make me a stealth check to stay kind of hidden out the way.
Oh, jeez. I should have saved it.
Do you need both of us to do that?
Yes, if you're able to as well, that'd be great.
I should have saved
Ooh.
the inspiration.
I got a 22.
I got a 10.
You manage to avoid the perception of a couple of guards that are coming down the street. You overhear a little bit of conversation going on between them. It's like, are we really spending all our time here in Bloodhaven? What the hell have we all been sent out here for? You hear the other guards saying, really? You never heard? This is all because of that painting that was stolen. This has all been because of that. It's causing such an uproar. We're meant to come and get it back. Yeah, but you mean the Remender painting? That one that went missing? Yes, that one. We're coming with to try and find out what happened to it. Apparently someone in Bloodhaven is meant to have got their hands on it, they don't know who, and we're coming in the middle of the riots to get it back. What the boss wants a hold of it? Yeah, apparently it's something really special and he doesn't want it getting into anyone else's hands. Alright. Guess we just keep doing our thing then. What if we can't find it? It's only Bloodhaven. Did anyone notice if it got burned to the ground? Probably not. You see them walking off.
We gotta go back and tell the others.
Yeah. This is not good.
This is bigger than we thought.
This is all Cassian's fault. Isn't this his idea?
Oh,
Just blame Cassian.
we needed his help, so that's why we're in it now. So
Yeah.
it's on all.
Let's go.
Hey there, Geek Collective. Did you know that Geeks Plus is also on Patreon? For as little as just $2 a month, you can also support us over on Patreon and get early access to all of our YouTube videos from Geeks Plus Comics, Geeks Plus Tabletop, and Geeks Plus Gaming, as well as a whole bunch of exclusive content specifically for our supporters over on Patreon, and early access to all the behind the scenes and ongoings with the company. So if you would like to check out all of that stuff and help support what we do here at Geeks Plus, we would greatly appreciate heading over to patreon.com/geeksplusmedia and supporting us over there. But that's all from me from now. You all have a good day, and let's get back into your video. As you all make your way back down into the hideout, Cassian and Ori, you make your way into the library. You find like it's pretty wrecked. A lot of rubble has kind of wrecked bookshelves and crushed a lot of stuff, but there is a number of books still on shelves or just scattered across the floor.
Start digging through books about deities, about the gods.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
I'm using my inspiration. That's bad. And that 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Glad I used that.
Your rolls are sucking tonight, man.
I rolled a
That's
3
great.
originally. I rolled a 3.
Cool.
At
Y'all better
first.
be thanking Miss Silver for that inspiration
Yes,
tonight,
thank you
because your
so
rolls
much.
are stuck, man.
Yeah.
The
Nat
voice of the
20,
lion provides.
beneficial deity in Andriesia as well, now apparently.
100%.
we need to keep it.
But y'all are in the library, and Cassian, you kind of notice Ori just digging around with the books and stuff, and Ori, you see a lot of books scattered and start flicking through, and like, nope, 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 just kind of, nope, nope, nope.
Is there any books on engineering as well?
On a nat 20, I'll say yes. You
I
find
pocket that. I don't read it
book
right
on
now. I just
engineering,
pocket it.
just straight in the bag of holding, and you find a couple of books talking about the gods of Andriesia.
Or are you looking for anything in particular?
No, I'm good. I put the book on the table. And I start flipping through it.
Do I notice what he's looking at?
Maybe a perception check.
Nope, I didn't get it.
No, you notice he's just taking interest in this book and starts like flicking through it.
So I find Weird's name.
Yeah, as you're going through it, you start to past all the different gods. You start to see Arrow, and start to see Drogar, and start to see all the gods passing by. And eventually, as you turn the pages, you see the chapter on Weird, the goblin.
I start
the god
reading
of
about.
armor and weaponry and blacksmiths. And all of a sudden, it kind of starts to click with you, like, wait a minute, this is the guy that was speaking to me.
Oh. I just immediately slam the book closed. And then put it in my bag. I'm going to take these.
Okay. No context?
Do you want context?
I mean, that would be nice.
Remember how I said weird? I said the weird talking to me? That conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I heard that name before. The name Weird. I heard it in passing. I couldn't remember where. But then I was thinking, I didn't see anybody. That was a disembodied voice. I just had to check. It was just a hunch. Sure
Okay.
enough, Weird is a god. I mean, I don't normally believe in this crap, but I don't know.
Ugh. A
It's just
god, Ori,
weird.
Really?
It's just weird that the god of blacksmith and tools and all that crap, he talked to me and said, I better thank him. I mean, that's weird. That itself is weird.
Has anything like this ever happened to you, Ori? Where you've heard
Not since
voices
I've been on my medication.
and you're consistent with the medication, correct?
It
You
was
know
a
you take it
joke.
twice a day, one in the morning.
I'm joking. No, it has never happened before.
Okay.
It's just odd. Why would a god reach out to me? I mean, I'm an Aasimar. You know,
It's
we are
just-
the closest thing to deities, even though I don't really believe in it. In fact, we held the Aasimar that where I used to live when I was younger. The Aasimar were so full of themselves. They thought of themselves almost godlike, but I pointed out the fallacies with them.
The reasoning and logic part of my brain can't allow me to go there, Ori. Gods have done nothing for me, if they exist. In fact,
I'm with you.
it would be better if they didn't.
And see, I agree, because, you know, the Aasimar supposedly were some of the races first created by the gods.
Like demigods.
No. We were apparently they tried to. Legend has it, they tried to. They created all of they had all their previous incarnations. They had the races of old, but they wanted to build something new, so they built the Aasimar, based off of some guy named Darius. He looked like he was
Rucker?
no. Well, it's weird
The famous
because
singer.
it's referenced. Arrow referenced. Is it in the book? It's referenced.
Isn't
But
that
no.
that dumb bunny god?
Oh my gosh, he's so stupid. But my point being is that the Aasimar were created. They wanted to just maybe create a new race, something a little bit different than Fae. So they made the Aasimar. Well, the Aasimar, after years, stopped believing, and they considered themselves the highest thing. They were perfect, and better than everyone else, and warriors. And they said that they would protect the I don't know what you would call it, but the plains. I had to leave, man. I had to leave those people. They were so full of themselves.
You realize all that's bullcrap, Ori. That's not true. None of it.
What is?
All that god, demigod, planes of existence, all that stuff is just created to keep people in boxes. And keep
Well, I know
people
that,
stalls.
but it is kind of weird though. The old text doesn't say anything about Aasimar, so I don't know. Where did we come from? Did we just hide out? Not that I even agree with the old world stuff. I don't know, man. It's so confusing. I just don't bother myself with any of that, typically.
So you think this god of Andriesia, this god of metalworking, is speaking to you?
I mean, I don't know, but where did the voice come from?
I can't discount your personal experience, Ori, but I can discount lack of intervention in my life. You found what you need?
Yeah, I did. We have a little bit more in common, Cassian, than I thought. Except for your raging pervert. But yes, we are, I hate to admit, more of common. Look, you talk about not believing gods. Why do you believe in this artifact so much? The gods, these powerful beings are so awesome and everything. You believe in some crappy rock that's gonna save the world. No, it's not real, man.
Ori, I'm going to be honest, I could care less about this artifact. I could care less. But you know who does care about it? Tanyth. Tanyth is the closest thing I have to family. She's literally the only thing I have closest to family in this world. And I have not been the best of friends, or whatever you would call. Brother? Not quite.
Are you
I don't
lovers?
No. She's like a sister, Ori. That's
Oh, that's
disgusting.
gross. You don't want to kiss your sister.
No. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I don't know. It just connected in my brain somehow.
Yeah, unconnected. That's disgusting.
I can't stop thinking.
Okay,
about
well, let's not bring it up again, because
Okay.
that's not okay.
it. Okay.
Anyways, she's like a sister, and she
But you don't
cares
kiss.
about this.
Yeah.
Correct. She's willing to die for this, Ori. She said as much to me. And if she's willing to die, that means she's going to get herself into sticky situations, let's put it that way.
But if she's like a sister, you don't want her to be in those situations. Cassian, this stone is only gonna lead to those sticky situations. You gotta convince her to stop.
I am really good at talking. I'm really good at convincing people to do things that they would rather not do, or whatever. I cannot convince Tanyth to not do what she's going to do, or do what she does not want to do. Believe me, I've tried. My verbal magic does not work on Tanyth.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but look. I thought you said that this was not real. We shouldn't worry about this. What are you not telling me, Ori? Is there something you're not telling me?
No, it's not real. I know it's not real because I've looked for it myself. It's not real. Cassian. Doesn't exist. At least anymore. Why do you think I know so much about it?
I believe you, Ori. I believe you.
Spent years looking after the damn thing with... And I kind of hesitate before I say with who.
Ori, you don't have to tell me anything you don't want to tell me. I'm not going to pull it out of you. You tell me what you want to tell me. The bottom line is, Tanyth is going to do what she wants to do. Real or not. She believes there's enough evidence to pursue this. And I believe in her. I could care less about the artifact.
You want to protect her?
Of course.
Why don't we trick her? We lead her to a dead end. A safety dead end. I looked at her notes. If we lead her to an end where the artifact, where she's satisfied, it'll keep her safe.
What happens when she finds out that I lied to her, the only person that she has in this world that trusts her? And that
What
she
happens?
gives trust to?
What happens when she continues down this path, this dangerous path?
What is this danger that you speak of, Ori? If this thing is not real and it's not where it's supposed to be and it's not there, then what danger are we walking into?
Ori
Out with it, man.
looks at Cassian, and you see his vest, and he unbuttons it. You see him pop off the top button of his top shirt, and he starts
Ori
unbuttoning.
just kind of leans back against the wall.
He unbuttons his shirt.
Is
I will
this a
let you have-
striptease, Ori?
I will
What
let you
are we
have
doing
me.
here?
No, I'm just joking.
Ori, what are we
Hold on.
doing here? What are we doing here?
He
I
unbuttons his
can't
shirt, and you
unsee
see
that.
you see his six pack, and he like flips open his shirt, and on his chisel abs, you see that there is
My God.
You see that there is a massive, like almost scar for like a burn mark across his chest.
I'm assuming this has something to do with the stone. What is that?
The danger. Cassian, I am the sole survivor of a group that set out to find the stone. We were almost killed. Multiple. And I take off my bracier that I have on my arm, and you see just a few scars. I do the same for the other one. Multiple times. Your friend your sister. She worth losing over. She will die over her obsession. My suggestion is to save her life, even if she hates you forever. At least she's still alive. And I'm very, very cold right now. He grabs his shirt and puts it back on, starts buttoning it back up, and throws his vest on, puts the braziers on.
I don't know where. Besides my shop, Tanyth is literally the only thing I have. I can't break trust. Do you understand?
I do. You are risking
I
her
will-
life. Do you understand? If you let her continue down this path, there's a possibility she will die.
Let me, once we find her, let me talk to her. And I will try my best to talk her out of it. But Ori, if she decides to go anyways, I'm going with her. She's willing to die for this, Ori. You understand? I have nothing else to live for. My shop, I'm assuming, is about to be destroyed. What I have on my waist is literally my life. That's it.
How close are we to time to blow it up?
Probably fairly close.
I look at my device on my wrist. Okay. You will not do this alone. I have made the expedition before. Mind you, we didn't have the painting. Mind you, different. Still dangerous. But as powerful as they say, I want to know.
I don't doubt that it's dangerous, Ori. Tanyth has been preparing for months, if not years. She's even been preparing me, and I did not know it. She's taught me a handful of runes, and I slowly unbutton my shirt. I pull
No,
back the cravat, and I show him my chest that has like runes that are painted in, that are like basically tattooed onto my chest. Each one of these is a different spell, specifically for this.
may I? I put my hand and touch her chest.
Oh god.
This, the Arcana.
I hate to admit, I'm a bit illiterate when it comes to. They used to call it magic, I guess, or arcane. But Tanyth walked me through these, and I've used some of these a handful of times. Some of these I've never used, but they'll serve us well on this journey, whatever it is. Hopefully. And then I pull up my sleeve, and I have some more on my arm.
Interesting.
These she rendered these somehow where they interact with my paints and my paintbrush, and I'm able to create arcane out of thin air, so to speak.
As you're talking, I'm reaching in my bag and I'm pulling out a bit of alcohol and I'm pouring it on my hands and just.
Is that a hand sanitizer? Or...
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't want to contract anything.
I button my shirt back up and pull my cravat back up. I think we're as prepared as we can be. Tanyth is a hell of a fighter, Ori. She's a big book smart, not so much street smart, but she's a good fighter. She knows her way around the arcane. And maybe, with your help, we can figure out if there's anything to this or not. If not, we all go back to our separate lives.
Cassian,
Whatever that is.
do you trust me?
Yes.
Fully, 100%.
I'm gonna be frank, I don't trust anyone 100%. It's
Yes,
really
you
hard
should.
for me.
Just know that whatever happens, there's a reason for it, okay? Just remember
That's-
that.
Sounds very ominous.
I promise you, whatever happens on this whatever journey we're about to go on, it's for a reason. Trust me. Okay?
I will do my best with that very ominous, no context warning that you just gave me.
No, I don't think it's ominous. I just want trust. I'm starting to trust you guys as much as I trust Syrax, which is like 35%. I swear Syrax is going to choke me in my sleep one day, but you know.
Syrax is seriously intimidating.
Yeah,
And
but he
I'm-
is also my
I'm-
best friend, so.
I understand that.
Yeah.
He's been good for you.
As you
Let's
guys
get
are
going.
finishing up this conversation, Syrax and Seraphine come back along the hallway.
You guys, we found out why all the riots are going on,
What's
and
happening?
I'm a little nervous
Well,
because it's about the damn painting.
yeah, the
Well-
guards are not only here to basically control the riots, but apparently they're looking for the painting too.
They don't know who took it, so we're kind of good in that aspect.
Wait, are they
Oh.
looking for the painting that we sent Oz, or
No, the one that we stole.
The painting.
No.
Ooh.
No. They're looking for the painting that we gave to Oz. Somebody just needs to go point them in the right direction, right?
I suppose.
That's genius.
You gotta hit, I think it's gonna be time to hit that switch soon, right?
I look at my watch. Is it glowing yet?
As you look at the watch, you do see that it's now glowing.
Hit it. Now or never.
I pull it out of my waist jacket, and I hold it with two hands, and I look down at it. And I just close my eyes and softly press the button.
You press the button. And it's a fair bit off from where you are now. In the distance, you do hear a massive explosion happening.
Under my breath, I say, I'm sorry, Mom.
It's now or never. So there's still a lot going on in the street. So we gotta move.
Cassian wipes his face. Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Cassian, is there any guards outside?
There was. I don't know with the explosion now if that clears the path, but there was still heavy activity when we were up there.
I really think, Cassian, you should talk to one of the guards and convince them Oz has it. You were leaving your shop and you saw someone run with a painting. Let the guards fight Oz's crew. Another distraction we need right now. They need, I should say.
Okay. Alright.
You all help Kay gather up the things that she has and all head back to the hole and start making your way up. Everyone make me an athletics check. An acrobatics check.
Yeesh.
Is it just going up? I'm just gonna fly.
Yeah.
I got a
just spread my
5.
wings and
Oh no. I had an 8.
Cassian and Seraphine are struggling to get back up the hole. Ori flies straight up.
17.
I look down. Oh man.
Syrax again just claws into the wall and poof.
A little help.
Yep.
Ori.
So I'm gonna have to touch you again. I pull a rope out.
Again?
Don't worry about it. I pull a rope out of my bag and I'll throw it down.
Or is it-
I want to hear about
I
this.
look at Seraphine and go, and wink.
Oh, my
It was
Lanthus.
nothing like that.
So you
He's going
guys
to deny
need
it until he
productive
dies.
use of your time.
I just dropped the rope.
Hey, I throw it back up.
All right.
So Syrax grabs the rope and pulls it for
30
you all to
feet.
climb up.
Yoink, yoink.
You all make your way up into the building. As you look into the initial street you see is completely clear. But you do hear noises of fighting, battling going on.
I'm going to shape change into one of the royal guards, like a captain.
Okay.
And I'm going to run up to one of the closest groups of officers, or groups of guards.
I'm hiding, by the way. I want to make that very clear. With what, if something's about to happen, I'm 100% out of sight.
As you go through some of the streets, a block or two down, you find a group of them finishing off a small squad of clockwork men. And you make your way up to them.
What was the lower section of the city called, where Cassian's studio was? Bloodhaven?
Bloodhaven?
Yeah, okay. I yell at the group, "Soldiers!
They turn around. Sir!
There's a painting studio down in Bloodhaven. Ours from Clockwork Men is down there right now with the painting. You need to go there now."
Make me a persuasion roll. Or actually an intimidation roll if you want to, you can.
Yeah, I'll do intimidation. That's a 23.
Oh.
Nice.
It's like, sir, yes, sir. Man, move out. They'll start making their way down the street towards where you're pointed.
And I point to one of them that has a couple swords on him. "You! Hand me your sword right now!"
Yes, sir. He flips it and gives you the handle.
I take it and sheath it. "Now get!"
Sir! They runs off. They scarper. Excuse me, and they scarper down the street.
As they disappear, right as I turn around, I shape change back into Cassian and take the sword and flip it around in my hand. And smile to myself. And walk back to the group.
You see me poke out from behind a rock. How'd it go?
It went great. Got this nice sword.
Okay, that's random, but okay.
Seraphine, could you use
Yep.
this?
Yeah. Thanks.
I know Ori doesn't use sword, and Big man
you didn't
has his,
ask me. I could have taken it.
you are not a sword person.
Here,
Everyone
throw it
knows
to
this.
me. Throw it to me.
I throw it to him.
I completely don't
Aw,
catch
man.
it. It just goes godonk. So you
Okay,
can have it, Seraphine. I don't want it.
And I flip it, blade handle first, and hand it to Seraphine. Exactly.
Thanks. That's
I thought I was
more
gonna catch
like it. Now I have a dagger and a sword.
Right, let's get out of here. And I
Wait,
kind of
where-
like,
Where are we going?
we're going to the other hideout where Tanyth went.
Okay.
I know where it is. I know the location, roundabout kind of area it might be in. Let me rephrase that. She's never shown me exactly where it is. I just know the direction and kind of the area, if that makes sense.
How about Eilidus since
Hey,
I know
what?
where it is?
Yeah,
Says Kay who's with you.
Exactly.
Oh, I
Exactly.
didn't know you were still here.
I didn't either. I
Oh,
forgot.
this lady.
Okay, by God, I
awesome.
forgot you were there.
Did you see them flirting in the library?
I heard a little
What?
bit of it, yeah.
Nope, we were not doing that.
It was.
I just
it
know
got
that
pretty
shorts
hot
were
and
coming
heavy.
off.
No,
I'm just
they were
sorry
not.
I missed it.
Worried usually
Both of us
like-
had our shirts open and everything. It was incredible.
Wow.
I'm extremely
Is that what they're
surprised.
calling it these days?
No, Syrax, you know I don't like people touching me.
It was a memorable experience.
I'm just
Uh,
jabbing
just-
at you. I know.
I'm a
Alright.
little
I was gonna
jelly.
say something.
Don't get me fired, please.
We're gonna get kicked out of Twitch.
Deutsch?
From Twitch!
From Twitch.
We are getting kicked off of Twitch!
Sorry, gotta get it out.
It's like Twitch!
Like cinnamon, like pinch of cinnamon.
All right. Y'all start making your way along the streets. I need y'all, if you're staying hidden, I need y'all to make me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Oh.
See how that
Is
goes.
anybody? Cassian goes. Wait, is anyone good at sneaking around?
I have a 15.
It
I'm
seems like
not.
he is. I got an 11.
I got a 12.
I got a dirty 20.
Dude, that's
Nice.
ridiculous.
Nice.
He's sitting there eating a bag of chips. I'm the most
I
stealthy.
mean, my top stats are strength, constitution, and dexterity, so.
Nice.
So the stealthy barbarian and the rest of you.
I mean, we'll just blame it on my Dragonborn
He's like it.
traits, I guess.
He's like a.
He's like a ninja.
I feel like a Michael Bay Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
So you all start making your way through the streets. You see a lot of the chaos that's going on. And a lot of it, you're able to kind of slip past and make your way by. A lot of the soldiers are starting to overpower a lot of the clockwork men in the areas that you're seeing, but most of them are starting to make their way into the other parts of Bloodhaven. Now, thanks to that explosion, what you see is only small kind of like patches of them. There's really not that many. But like it's became almost a full-blown war between the guards and the clockwork men now. As everyone is hunting for this painting and what's on it. You all make your way through the streets and are just about coming up on where the Whisper of the Blade hideout is. And as you stop, maybe a block or two away and kind of have a good view over there, you see a large number of soldiers and guards in that area.
This is not going to end well.
So the guard and soldiers are where we need to go.
Pretty much. They're not specifically like at the Whisper of the Blade's other hideout, but they're pretty much in that area. Like they don't know it's there or anything.
We could definitely do this without fighting.
Go for it.
No, I mean, I'm not. I think you can, right?
Get through this hail of guards in front of us without fighting.
Do the
That-
whole Hobble dingle that you do. You know, the transformation and the whatever.
No, I want to know specifically what you mean by that phrase. I don't know.
Hobble tingle. You just go, you transform, you tell them to, you know, get out of Dodge.
I mean, I could try the same thing, but...
Do you really want to fight these guys? I don't want to fight these guys. Hey, you know what?
I have a
How
better
about this?
idea. I have a better
How about-
idea.
Yes.
And I shape change into Oz.
Oh, this is not going to end well for you.
And I run past
I
the
had-
guards.
It's
You
He's bound.
run past the guards, and the guards that are there notice and see you running. Wait a minute. That's him. That's Oz. They start to pull out their weapons. Are you just running?
Yeah, I need to run to where I can run around a corner.
Okay.
Out of their sight.
The start of that run, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Syrax is just bracing himself if he needs to kind of jump out there.
Or he's like, wow, I can't believe he actually did it.
Ooh, I got dirty 20.
Wow, we're
Dirty
getting
20.
lucky.
You somehow avoid this mass array of gunfire that starts coming in your direction. You don't even stop, don't even look around. You just hear all these bangs and pops and stuff from behind you. And the rest of you watch as all these guards just unload their weapons towards Cassian.
What?
And Cassian, as Oz, you just see running as fast
I'm
as
running
he
like at
can.
full speed, like full sprint, like Tom Cruise Mission Impossible.
Somehow is avoiding every single shot on a dirty 20.
That
And he
dude is a
runs
moron.
Probably
Wow.
a couple of blocks down and darts into the side, and the guards start running and chasing.
The second I duck into an alley, I shape change into a bum with like a tarp over me, and I'm like on the side of the wall. I'm kind of just like somebody who's like strung out on spice, not spice. What's it called?
Shine?
What's shine? That's
Shine.
it.
Right.
Yes.
Shine. Somebody that's strung out on shine. And
You see them, the guards get to that corner and turn in the alley, and they just see the bum sitting there. One of the guards like boots you hard.
ugh.
Shiner, did you see which way Oz went?
And I just go, ah.
Worthless piece of nothing. Come on, let's go this way. If we let Oz escape, we'll never hear the end of it from the captain. And they start taking off down that alley looking for him. Most of the guards have cleared from the area.
You see, how far will they be able to see the alley that I ran in? Like my group?
They'll probably have an idea of where you went into. It was maybe a few blocks down, 2 or 3 blocks. It wasn't like massively far.
Okay. So before I get out of the alley, I'll just shape change back into Cassian with the cane.
You
See?
shaking back to Cassian, make your way back up to the group.
You see? Told you. Thingama, whatever.
All right, let's do this.
Oh gosh, what did I get myself into?
You're making your way across to the hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll make your way across now that it's clear and go inside the hideout. It's still standing, but it is definitely nothing like the other hideout. It is small, cramped, very little space inside of it.
Syrax is like this.
It's an emergency spot that's just never had to be utilized, so they've never really done anything else with it. They've got a few kind of resources there, but really nothing major.
Okay, where's Tanyth?
This is
and then-
cozy.
As you go through a couple of the rooms, you find one of the back rooms. Tanyth is there setting up a place to properly kind of hold and examine the Philosopher's Stone, if it's able to be found.
I'm looking at everybody's arms to see if they're metal.
I take the painting out and I set it on the table and slide it across to her. You know you can't die without my permission.
Cassian,
Yeah.
Hey, I found
Hello.
you! You have the metal arm.
I just turn around and look at Ori. Really?
She's like, I see everyone made it okay. Like, I
We
was
made it in
worried
one
when the
piece.
explosions went off.
Yeah, we thought you were dead, Tanyth.
I definitely
Yes,
thought
yeah.
you died.
Thankfully, I left soon after I got to K to come and prep this place.
Do you know what happened? What we did with the painting?
No, I've not heard anything. I've been here myself for quite a while.
We
Well,
gave
let's
it to
just say-
Oz.
Not the real painting, a replica
No.
that we made in the studio. Oz thought he had the original, and Ori had the bright idea of sending him to a cave filled with monsters, so there's that.
He's not going to like that.
Well, he's not going to like it either way, so...
Tanyth, are you sure about this? Tracking down this Philosopher's Stone? Ori seems to think it's very dangerous.
I mean, I'm sure it probably is. Most magical artifacts, if they are magical artifacts, have the potential to be dangerous.
It's not that, Tanyth. It's not the artifact itself, which I still don't think exists. It's the getting to the artifact that's dangerous. You see, as I told Cassian, I will tell the rest of you, I worked with a group, and I was after that artifact.
Mm.
It was dangerous. And just about everybody but myself died. No, we didn't have a painting, we didn't have a roadmap. It was kind of like we were just following the math, the intuition, the science. You know, just and the road to get to where you're trying to find is deadly. Just want you to know that. I don't think you're going to find what you think you're going to find. It's not going to be what you expect. It's not going to end the way you think it is. That's all I have to say about it.
I want to know why you were looking for it.
That's a conversation for another day.
I mean, there's a chance that it won't lead to what I'm looking for, but this is what I do. I look for these artifacts. And this one has a potential to be the greatest find ever.
You're like
it
that famous explorer Indiana Jones. She did the same thing. She died, though, in one of the explorations.
Yeah, I'd like to not follow that part of her. But, I mean, this roadmap, it could not lead anywhere. It could be nothing. It could be a hole in the ground. It's nothing at all. It could be a deadly trap. But this is the first evidence anyone has found of the Philosopher's Stone. What if it is there?
It's a gamble.
We have the fake, but Oz will eventually come looking for the new one, or for the real one. So if we have it in our hands, then we can prevent him from getting whatever it is, whether it's fake or not.
No, absolutely. Plus, it seems to be everyone's going after this anyway. I overheard some of those guards that were outside. They're wanting this painting. The only reason to want the painting, I mean, that's a lot of guards for just one stolen painting. If they didn't know what was on it.
They're destroying all of Bloodhaven, Tanyth, to find it.
Yeah.
Not that the Clockwork Men didn't have something to do with that.
It's like, but the thing is, if the guards are after it, someone higher up thinks that this is real. Someone that runs a city that's in a high up position thinks this is real enough to tear Bloodhaven apart to get the map. To
Wait,
try and find it.
Tanyth, who do you think it is? Who is high up in the city that you think wants it?
Could be anyone.
I know who exactly it is.
You do?
You do?
You ever heard of an organization known as Prophetic?
Yeah. They're like the biggest producer of technology, and they use whatever small pieces of arcana they find to try and make technology. They basically run the whole city. Their CEO, Nathan Caldwell's on the council.
Make the connection. They would love something as powerful as that, right?
I think it's them that won the Philosopher's Stone.
Who else would it be? Why would the council go chasing Ghost? Anybody but Prophetic, right? I know of them. They're ruthless.
I don't see them wasting resources to go after a ghost.
Wait, who is Prophetic?
It's an evil corporation. They are taking artifacts, Tanyth said, and they're exploiting them. They say that they want to build a better tomorrow. They say that they want the city to be better. They're nothing but greedy, powerful men. Women who just want to control, who want to rule. Why do you think an artificer like me doesn't work for them?
Imagine they would love to get their hands on you, Ori.
Ori kind of pauses for a second. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, not while I'm around.
He kind of like looks away.
It's like we're in the middle of a war in a city as Prophetic and the Clockwork Men all want this artifact for different reasons, and honestly, probably more people will if the information gets out.
Tanyth? Where do you think it is? Map's in front. Where are we going?
Let me have a look. Let's see where this leads. And she flips the painting and starts. You see her pulling out a notepad and pen and starts like. You see her furiously writing as she takes the details of the location down and starts to translate it. I think I know where we need to go.
Where?
I think the location's outside the city walls.
Never been outside the city.
Let's come.
Let's say we're going artifact hunting.
Tanyth, before we go, and I pull out that piece of paper that I have in my waist jacket pocket, and Cross, I'm going to send you something, chat. And I kind of unfold it, and I slide it across the table. You wrote this down for me before we left, but you didn't have time to explain this to me.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what this is.
This is something new for you. You've been looking for runes and new spells to help you. Well, this one is a very special one. It's right up your alley.
Okay. I trust you.
You want it on you?
Yes. And I hand her the brush. And I pull up my sleeve. My left arm.
Right, give us a minute. This is going to take a little bit of time to get just right. She starts painting the new rune onto your arm. As that's going on, or you kind of step away for a moment, just kind of take a back step where everyone's just kind of mentally prepping themselves for this, and you kind of just mentally think about going from like adamantly arguing against this even existing to you're now about to go on a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
And you hear the voice in your head again. Yeah, I guess that didn't work, did it, kid?
I tried. So, you're really a god.
Yeah, apparently that's what they call me, but yeah.
So the Aasimar were right.
Yep. I'm one of the gods.
Well, why are you chatting with me? I'm sure there's better people out there to talk to, right?
Yeah, but you see, you've got my toy.
So you made it.
I made it. Yeah.
I can't tell them
Celestial tinkering.
about it. You understand.
Son, let's be honest. How long can you not tell them about this?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to. It's your choice, but it's going to come out.
You know.
Especially with the whole of Dawnhaven all looking for the Philosopher's Stone right now. It's all hell's about to break loose in the city.
Yeah. I open my bag and I look down at it. The glow kind of hits my face. I have an idea. Something new.
Alright.
You were the god of armor. I pull out.
I've been
My
known to think
plans.
to them.
I don't know how this works or if you can see this. Can you just like pop up or phase in or something? I have to have a visual. I'm struggling here.
Alright, give me a sec. No one else can see it in the corner, but you see Weird appear in front of you.
Ah! Well, that is not
Screw
what I
you!
expected. Well, I just didn't expect it. You're a really tiny god there, but it's okay.
I'm a
I'm
goblin,
sorry.
get off my back, alright? I wasn't always a god, I kind of failed upwards, I guess is the best way to describe it, but nonetheless.
I pull up my plans
See what you got.
and I lay it down on the table. I'm thinking your toy can power it.
Oh, aye, easily. Just
It would be
be careful with it, okay?
is there I mean, okay. Are you gonna be around, or like
Yeah.
can I just summon you anytime to talk, or?
You can talk to me whenever you want. You've been able to talk to me this whole time, just you didn't choose to.
Well, I didn't know. You know the Aasimar. By the way, which one of you created the Aasimar? Because they are some douchebags, like hardcore douchebags.
Hey, we're not. They don't give us credit for that. Like Chronicle thought she was doing a good job making them, and they all went off on their own and got their heads up their own arses. That was their own doing.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
You know what? You
I
can't
guess-
complain about everybody having free will when that's what you all want. So
Uh,
just, they want.
no, I wish you could just control them all. That would be so much easier. Law and order. We wouldn't have to worry about all this.
Best I can
Like,
do is
we're-
help you with your armor.
Is there any tweaks you would make on this, or?
I mean, I don't want to take over your project. It's your project, but there may be a couple of little things I would.
Like what?
You see him pulling out like a pen, like I changed this.
No,
May
but I
wanna
like that.
tighten this
Oh,
up
but I
here.
like that one.
Change it.
No, there was a reason.
Move
The
this
capacitors. The capacitors.
You
Duh.
you don't need them. Just root it. Look, look. Do you want an efficient suit or do you want a fancy dancy one that doesn't actually do its job?
The efficient one.
And shut your face. All right.
Oh,
Move this
He's
here.
biting his knuckles and it's bleeding. They're bleeding. Ah!
There.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Told you. And just think, I was this damn good before I became a god. So
Huh? Look,
do that,
one last
and it'll
thing
work
before
with
you
the
go.
toy.
And what?
Aye. It'll work brilliant with the toy. It'll be able to work perfectly now.
Do you think I should tell them?
I mean, I do, but it's your choice if you want to or not. I mean, you could choose not to. I'm entertained in that either way, but
They're gonna get us killed going this route after this thing.
exactly.
I'll think about it. If they get a hold of the artifact, and one of them decides to use it for nefarious purposes, we're all screwed.
Philosopher's Stone is real,
I know.
and whoever gets their hands on it has unlimited power. Or what that would
Yeah.
like in the hands of Oz. Or prophetic.
I'm gonna take them both down with the help of these. I hate that I'm having to use them like this, but I can't do it by myself.
Well, you won't feel like you're using them if you clue them in. Just little deity wisdom for you there.
Appreciate it, Weird. Are we friends?
God, no.
Oh,
He disappears here from
I hope you can't see me naked. Ever. That's
Trust me, I ain't
awkward.
looking.
Oh, thank God. Or thank Weird? Or he just thinks for a second and he walks back out. Everybody's still around the table.
Yeah. Tanyth's starting to finish the last touches to Cassian's rune. Stop squirming.
I open my
Sorry, it
bag.
tickles.
I look in and I ponder for a second. Not yet. Not yet.
There you go. Shouldn't you rune on your arm? Just don't mess with it until it's dried.
All right. Thank you, Tanyth. Yeah, I like this. It's a new addition. I like it. I'm running out of space though.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem. I'll just paint it on you.
You know, there could be a more efficient way to do that.
I just like the way it looks. And it works.
Yeah,
So,
but I could build something. I don't know. I could call it a tatau or something. I don't know. We can have a machine that maybe takes the ink and like it goes really really fast. It would stab you a whole bunch of times though, but it would look way better than just whatever.
Who the
she's
hell
doing.
would want to do that to themselves? That sounds
That's-
awful. Getting
Yeah, that
stabbed
sounds
over and over
really
again.
painful.
Sounds pretty barbaric.
I
I
think
mean-
only weirdos
Really?
do
Like-
that.
Like stabbing himself over and over again instead of it just being painted. Who would do that to themselves? That's just
Yeah, but-
awful.
You said barbaric. I'm all about that.
I wouldn't
I
mind
will
some
work on
paint.
it.
Let the big man do it.
Syrax quietly starts stabbing himself with something he found in the table.
No, buddy. Nobody, no. I have to
Just start
build it
raging.
first.
Just start raging. You'll be fine.
No,
I have to
won't-
build it
I won't
first.
do that. It's too small in here for me to.
I'll work on it. How about if I make it hurt slightly less?
I mean,
How about if you make it hurt slightly none?
Not
Would
at
be
all.
Great.
I can take the pain. You know me.
He's badass. That's all I can say.
Sounds like Syrax is your first test
I'm
subject for that.
crazy.
My tatau machine.
We come in tomorrow and the Syrax is just doing a big. All right, we've got our location. Everyone, rest up, and we'll leave first thing.
Okay.
Is there anything anyone wants to do, or any conversations, or anyone they want to talk to before?
Oh, I want to
the
talk to
night.
Seraphine.
Over.
Talk to me,
Hey.
baby.
I'll sit next to you. Hey, I want to just tell
Hey.
you thank you. I know I didn't like or trust you when you tried to barge in my shop uninvited.
What?
But
I don't
You-
know if that's exactly what happened.
I recall that 100%. But I appreciate you, especially protecting me. I hope that I've earned any kind of loyalty from you as well. It goes both ways. You've earned my trust.
Well, I really appreciate that. I wasn't expecting that at all. I don't even know what to say. I guess.
just- Hope it goes both ways.
Well, absolutely. But I have a feeling I might need to protect you more from Cassian than anyone else.
You have my permission to slaughter him as violently as you want.
Like,
I like how
is
chuckle.
this an unrequited type of thing, or
No.
just for funsies?
Cassian's okay. But you and Syrax, I appreciate it.
Well, we're here for you, and I really don't like the idea of chasing this thing, but I also don't like it if it is real falling into the wrong hands.
Me too. These people, this corporation, they're almost worse than Oz. Oz is brute force. He would just, charge through and kill you. These people, Fetek, they are smart. They're like 1,000 me's.
That's
Very, very smart.
awful.
They play the long game. We need to be very, very careful. I just want to make sure that I can trust you.
You can trust me.
Okay. He just kind of nods. Gets up, walks away.
Anything else anyone wants to do? Any conversations you want to have before we end the evening? Alright, so you all go get some rest before you head out on the mission. And that is where we're going to call it for tonight.
Nice.
That was
Nice.
awesome.
That was cool.
No,
And that's it for session 4.
I'm liking the way everything's going so far. It's definitely
Yeah.
a way different story than
It really is.
book
Yeah.
1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting. It's playing out very differently, and I'm enjoying where we're going with it so far.
It's making me emotional with weird back.
I know.
I know.
The
I'm
interaction
not gonna
with the
lie.
story is
Getting to
great.
be weird again was so much fun. I'm like, oh, it's so good to be weird again.
Once again, I have another character hanging out with another deity.
I know, right?
Although at least this one picked better than frickin' what Arrow did.
Yeah.
I will say it's going to be interesting hearing, if it does happen, hearing Syrax talk with Drogar. That's going to be interesting.
True.
I just want to see Syrax try and get Drogar to drink a cup of tea.
What is tea?
Yeah.
Is that beer?
Kappa.
Is that like type of beer?
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it feels good to be playing weird again. Like even if it's just coming in to pop in to help Ori a little bit, it's like, oh, yep. Because
Are you my conscience?
God no. But no, this is going interesting. I'm excited to see where the next one goes, and we should have Tanyth back with us properly next week, which will be all the better
Nice.
because I hope I did her justice tonight. But thank you so much for everyone for joining us. This has been an absolute blast again to do more Chronicles of Andriesia. Thank you for hanging with us and hanging out through the tech issues and everything else that we had tonight. And we are excited to see you all for more Chronicles of Andriesia next week. We will, of course, be back here over on Twitch throughout the rest of the week as LJ and Spacehawk will be back tomorrow night with some Gears of War 2, I believe.
Yeah, we
About
found a solution.
freaking time.
We found a solution, everybody.
We found a solution. We literally just moved
Just-
nights to the night that we usually do.
It just so happens for the past month we have tried to play Gears of War for the past it's been a month.
Thursdays just have not been ideal.
No.
It's just
never
went
one.
off the rails. Every week it's been planned and it's just not happened, and it's like for various reasons. Wednesday night I'll be back co-streaming with Locksteady doing more Kill It With Fire 2, and LG will be joining us this time to get in on the Spider Killing Frenzy. We had a good laugh with that game last Wednesday, so we're looking forward to getting back into it. Thursday night, I don't know what we've got planned for Thursday. Sunday we'll probably be here playing something. I don't think we
I think
officially
LJ's
confirmed
playing-
anything.
Oh yeah, I can do more Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, I didn't.
You do more Sleeping Dogs?
Yeah, I don't know if we discussed what was happening Thursday. But yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
For more.
Nobody confirmed anything, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, LG will be back with more Sleeping Dogs. And then, of course, Friday night, we'll be back with more Marvel Rivals co-streaming with Locksteady again. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you want to keep up to date with us, please follow us on all of our social media and join us in our Discord for our conversations that are going on over there, which can go from really nice, deep personal conversations to absolute insanity and just non-stop meme posting, depending on what day we're doing. Also, as well, make sure to follow us over on YouTube, where we have our comic book, tabletop, and gaming channels. And thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving us over there. We're so close to hitting some good milestones, so please help us reach those over on those channels. We would greatly appreciate it. But that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Hope you all have an amazing day, and remember, it's a good week to be a geek. Take care, and we'll see you all next time.
Adios.
Peace.
Bye.